So just that circular, see that circular? What do we know about push hands?
You use your hands.
Use the hands, and what else?
It's an exercise that's designed so you can listen.
Yeah, which is actually our word of the week, right, Kevin?
Ting.
Ting. So Jim says you learn to listen, which is probably like one of the great things. And we talk about listening with the body, our sensitivity, right? You made me think of something. They say that the body is actually a hand, so you should be able to use any part of your body when you're using any of the energies involved in push hands. So push hands is our way of expressing in martial application without injuring somebody. So you can use full energy force, neutralizing without striking, but it's a way to show that you understand the ward off, the roll back, the pluck, the press, the splitting, shoulder and elbow. So those are the 8 energies. So I'm going to put this a way to understand the 8 energies. And it's great for when you're doing your Jan job. It shows how much you learn how to root, how much you can release. So root, it shows your root. You know, we get hard to push over us Tai Chi people. People push us, they bounce off. It's only because we can relax and connect our whole bodies. What else? Anything else on the push hands?
Back to Ting, and not only listening to yourself, but you're listening to your opponent.
Yeah, Ting your opponent. Yeah, so that's the real goal of Ting. Other than in the beginning, we learn ourselves, we learn our balance, our breath, our energy. And then from knowing ourselves, then we can learn others, and especially through touch. So the real goal of Ting is to actually listen to your opponent. Which way is their energy going? How forceful is it? What's the direction of it? I already said which way is it going. But the thing is if it's something that's very powerful and it's coming hard, I don't want to fight that. Yes. Roll back. Let it go and just lightly lead it away to the way that it's going. Or if it's very yin-like and it is like nothing, you can choose to be that mountain and relax and just bounce them out, right? So you can pick and choose intellectually and intuitively which energy is going to be used in that moment. So we don't want to overthink it. So even though I say intellectually, what I mean is just smartly dealing with the energy. So in Tai Chi, we have stick, but if Jim is punching at me, I don't want to intercept and push his arm away. I want to stick to it or have him stick to me. I want to join with his energy in the direction it's going, and I'm going to follow it. But I'll follow it to lead it. I want to lead it. So I'm going to put follow to lead. I'm just going to lead it to emptiness right around. So when we do this, if there's a punch coming in, if I connect to that person's forearm and just lightly turn, all I need is for them to miss by that much. If I push them away, Jim, come here one second. So Jim punches in. So once I'm here, this is what I want. This is all I need, because from here I can come in with that ward off and push him out or strike or punch in. And if I'm here and I start pushing him away, see what happens to his elbow? It just folds right in, right? Or if I give him energy to respond to, so let's say I punch in, Jim, you're gonna push me away. So yeah, so that was nice. I want you to be un-Tai Chi, like I want you to push me away. So he pushes me away and it gives me something to respond to, like now he's giving me energy that I can use. So I just want to stick to him one more time. And then I can do whatever I want. It's almost kind of sneaky because you don't give them a fight or flight response. You don't give them energy to react to. You just calmly let them do what they're doing and adjust to it at the time. So stick it here, join, follow. Also, same thing with our brush knee. Like if he comes in, I'm just gonna touch it and lightly lead it. All right, one more time. So it's not really fighting, it's just kind of circling. Once I join with it, I just Dantian. All right, so obviously we're not gonna push hands, right? But we brought the ball, we're gonna do the ball on the wall. So Jim and I are gonna go sanitize and we're gonna put on gloves. And you're gonna sanitize the ball. So what would be the purpose of doing the ball on the wall?
Exercise and concentrate on your Dantian.
Very good exercise for Dantian. Anything else?
Connection.
Connectivity, yeah. Good answers, all good answers. There's one more in my head too.
Pong.
Pong. Oh man, you guys nailed them. Yes, building the Pong energy, connected to the Dantian, and using the legs. So a lot of times we get stuck up here with the Dantian, but we want it to really coming out of the ground. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's give it a shot. If I'm doing my ward off here, so like I said, you're gonna sink in the legs, just kind of relax, and just like Kevin said, connectivity, and Jim said, roll in the Dantian. Just feel that. So you have to have the Pong in there to keep the ball on the wall. So I like to just roll it at first, and then you can switch feet. You can come in, try the other side. You can do your cloud hands, start walking with it. So it really shows the, and then I like to go up and throw a shoulder in and switch feet across. You can just get creative with it, with the idea. Yep. Switch feet if you can, if you want. Switch feet. Ah, nice cloud hands. Look at that. Yeah, Jim's got the cloud hands. Larry's got the footwork. Good job, guys. Good job.
I've been waiting for this.
All right, so please punch it in. So just that circular, see that circular? Multiple hands. The cloud hands. And I'm just stationary, just trying to show that the energy is low. One more time. If I could even come down, it's still Pong. I don't have to always go up. I can come down through here. And just switch. So just giving you ideas how that could, just having that ability to keep the frame and structure connected to the legs and the body. And, self-defense, we don't like to think about applications. We want to think about energies and feelings. So, yeah, of course we practice applications to give you a starting point. But later on, everything should be limitless. Like that's limitless when you play with that thing. So not only do you have to keep your Pong, but you have to know where the other person, the energy from there is coming from to oppose it so that you can keep the ball between you. You have to listen.
It's better because you have to feel what they're doing because you can't see what they're doing.
Yeah, you can't see that other arm. Right.
You have to feel it.
Yeah. ball is more forgiving. I blackballed it.